So welcome to this class. I'm recording this class on spring solstice. And it's a class where we're going to explore the immense stress that we're under, that there's more mental illness, there's more suicide, there's more despair, more war. It feels like we are in a lot of a pressure cooker at the moment. And if you're feeling that, you're not alone. But the strange thing is, I don't understand much on numerology or astrology, but in this spring equinox, there's a sense that the opposite is happening in the universal realm, that the energies of the earth are resonating at a much higher frequency, and we are being called to come through these times and to grow consciously, even though what we're seeing on earth is the opposite of that. So let's bear with ourselves as we go through these times of speeding up. We call Kali Yuga in yoga, and recognize that what we're experiencing is real. And the way to manage that is to come together in community and be supported. So as we come into this practice, we're going to do a practice on releasing tension, particularly in the upper triangle. So come into your best sitting posture, as if you were to meet the most important person. Hold your body in the most dignified position you can, honoring yourself on this journey. Feel your breath coming in. Surrendering to the ancientness of the oxygen and the mix in the air, which has allowed for for the whole of creation to be formed through the trees, the earth, the soil, the air, the water, all the primary elements, allowing yourself to feel into this, that we are part of nature, surrendering to the process, allowing your body to hold itself steady in the face of the storm, in the face of despair, sadness, rage, unfairness, war, devastation, drought, famine, flooding. Let us hold ourselves steady, dropping your shoulders down, sitting into Mother Earth. She can hold us, reaching up to the element of the sun, Ra. Let your breath come deeper. Soften your face. And surrender to all that was and is and shall be, that which is the one. Bringing our hands into Prayer Mudra, feeling the strength of that posture of being held at the heart center, between the left brain, the right brain, the feminine and the male, the yin, the yang. Holding ourselves in unity and yet feeling the pressure that we're under to hold this unity right there at the heart center. Take a deeper breath in and out. And another one right down to the base of the belly. And out. And in to begin. Om Namo Gurudev Namo Om Namo Gurudev Namo Om Namo Gurudev Namo. We breathe in. We hold the vibration that connects us to earth and heaven, to suffering, joy, peace, and we release. And because we're going to do a set which is working on the tension in the upper body, we're going to do some grounding work. So we'll begin with doing some nice simple Sufi grinds, moving with the breath, that lower triangle, feeling the stability of your knees, your feet, your tailbone, that Kundalini energy which is right down in the base chakra. Just feeling it stirring from its sleep. It wakes up to a scary day because we do not know what this day holds. And that which is unknown is very frightening to our nervous system. And so we release it gently, allowing it to wake and arise without fear. And as you feel that motion of that basin at the base of your spine, begin to rise the energy by engaging the third chakra, the strength of the purpose and intention of facing whatever it is today that might be frightening. And now engage the heart center, opening yourself, opening the shoulders, and yet feeling the rooting, the stability of the roots beneath as they go deep into Mother Earth. And allow yourself now to flop and flow like a tree being flexibly wafted and blown by the storms and the winds, surrendering, allowing yourself the ability to be flexible. Fear, anxiety, terror, grief, rage creates inflexibility. And we notice it as it goes up the spine through all those energy channels. Now changing directions. Start with a small circle. Feel into that grounding energy. Recognizing that beneath us can be rocks or sand. We're built on different foundations, different earths, allowing your own rooting system to trust the journey you're on. And slowly, when you're ready, increase the spinal energy as it flows round in great circles. In yoga, it's very easy to bypass to bypass the painful energies, the blood, the sweat, the gore, because we want to get to higher realms. But it doesn't work. It's not sustainable unless our foundations are secure. Feeling now those foundations rooting down and allowing the upper torso to move as a metaphor for the life of being released from stress. Very much to do with trust. Coming back now into the center. Stabilize the positions, lengthen the spine. Feel the strength of the spine behind, supporting you to go forward. But behind the strength of that spine is a whole host of support, because we cannot ever see our backs. And in the front, we feel the softness. If you're like me, you've got many curves. Just allowing the softness of the front, which holds the ability for compassion, laughter, love, because of the strong spine. Now we're going to move the spine forward and back. Feeling the softness in front and the strength behind, rocking the spinal flex. Such simple exercise, but really powerful when we hold the energies of the ground beneath us, allowing us to grow tall. Soften down into your own rhythm, allowing yourself to feel and experience whatever you're feeling and experiencing. Because under immense stress, what we do is we numb down, we dissociate. Allowing the whole nervous system now to combine with the breath, to be integrated into the largeness of who we are, which also allows us the contradiction of being able to drop down into the smallness of being just a grain of sand. Really moving the shoulders now as you go forward and back, moving your hands to your knees and come to the center. Allow the stillness to settle, feeling yourself rooting down. And placing your hands flat on the ground in front of you, press down, feeling your hips, flexors opening as you do this, pushing your spine forward, leaning into the day. And as you do that, allow an intention to come. An intention is something that you may long for or desire. Something, for me, it might be that I might go serenely into this day with clarity of mind. And then allow yourself to feel the tension of the intention, the tension of your hands pressing to the ground, the tension of the fear, maybe despair. Allow yourself to feel it. Don't numb to it. Reaching a bit further forward, increase the stretch, pushing down into the earth. Now combine the intention with the tension and allow the intention to comfort the tension. And even further forward, we surrender down until you can come right down, if you can, into Guru Pranam, with your head as close to the ground as you can make it. Feeling both the tension and your intention. And slowly come back up. And as we engage the tension and the intention, one more warm up where we just clasp our hands in Venus, holding our hands. It's one of my favorite exercises. Holding your heart center open in Venus lock and lifting your hands up as you come down. And then bringing your head up. Don't overstretch it. Just feel that the tension between the shoulders, but the contradiction of the open heart. As we open our heart, so we also feel the tension. And coming back up, shake your shoulders out and shake your body out. Allow yourself to shake a bit, really good for the nervous system. There's so much in our auric field that can be released through our intention. And coming back down into stillness, we're going to start this Kriya, which is a set for the upper body, the neck and the shoulders. We carry so much of our emotional burdens because of stress. We're under stress. We cannot avoid stress. Boats need stress to move, but we are under immense stress at the moment. In our physical body, we carry it, and it creates muscle tension, particularly in the shoulders and the neck and the head. When we get overwhelmed, it comes in often as a gut feeling, and it tries to escape upwards like hot air, and it can't find a way out, and it gets stuck in this upper triangle. So this is what the set is about. And we're going to use in the first exercise the mantra Sa, Ta, Na, Ma. So it's a 4-point. Our hands are going to be facing each other, the palms outward and the backs of the hands inward. So it goes to the side, Sa, Ta behind, Na, Ma. I always like to hold a metaphor in my mind along with the mantra, because it helps me to drop down from my head just into the experience. I like to imagine us flying like birds in a flock and a formation, where for a moment, one of us, at the moment it's myself, being at the front, holding the wind and the space, breaking into the ice, the weather formations. And as I get tired, so someone else comes to the front and I can fall back into the middle and be nurtured. And let's keep that Sa, Ta, Na, Ma, mentally chanting it. Na, Ma, Sa, Ta, Na, Ma, Sa, Ta, Na, Ma. Feel the tension in your shoulders growing as you're facing into the wind. And observe it, knowing that just now it's okay. Surrender your shoulders to the motion. Allow a gap between your thinking and your feeling to give space to be the observer. So the tension can be released through the shoulders. We're recognizing that as we keep this motion going. Na, ma, sa, ta, 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 na, ma. Last 20 seconds. Ta, na, ma, sa, ta, na, ma, sa, ta, na, ma, sa, ta, na, ma, sa, ta, na, ma. And slowly drop your shoulders, your arms, releasing the tension. We always work between the polarities of tension, not tension, light and dark, because that is what we've signed up for on earth. Allowing yourself now to enjoy the release. Moving your shoulders any way you need to release them. You might want to massage them. Feel. It's really important that we feel into our bodies and inquire of them what they need from us. And give your neck a bit of a massage as well. Allowing that vagus nerve a chance to just flow freely beyond the tension of the sympathetic nervous system, just allowing the vagus nerve to connect us to the heart, and sit quietly. Acknowledging the tension, the journey, but we can do it together without collapsing when we're supported. And we're going into the next exercise, which is church bell ringing. Again, we hold the symbolism of open hand as we reach up and clenched fist as we come right down through the Sushumna, the central challenge to the ground. So we're alternating, feeling into both the tension and the release. We're coming down from that sun energy above us that we are connected to. Ra, that which life on Earth and in our galaxy could not happen without the star, the central star of the sun, or the multiple suns in our galaxy. Feeling both the tension of living on Earth, coming down, grounding, birthing, and then releasing back that satanama, the cycle of life, birth, death, creation, always in an infinite cycle. Feel it, pull it, Use your breath to power and stay in your bodies. Soften your face, everything on the outside. Allow it to be soft as you hold the strength of these primal energies. Feeling down into your sitting bones, right down, pulling it down into the earth. As we move now in through the spring equinox, the seedlings are finding roots in order that they may grow strong and robustly up. Closing your eyes, looking up to your Ajna, the third eye, that place of complete release of where energy comes in intuitively into us. Stay in your own process, honoring both your intention and the tension of the movement. Feeling into the strength of your back, the softness of your front. And release down. Feeling that pranic energy being pulled down from the heavens. And allowing the softness of our body to receive it. For how can we digest the infinite unless our body is a safe container? And take note now of the whole system in the center, your digestive system, which our bodies don't lie. Just allowing a sense of what it needs for this energy to land safely so we can fulfill the intentions we have without tension getting in the way. Some nice long deep breaths. Notice the outside of your body, soft, gentle, kind. But the spine strong, erect, gathered. And as we gather this energy before we go to the next exercise, just let's move our hand up through that central channel as we bring the energy back up. And let's do some circles of infinity around the eyes. With one hand, the infinite energy that is circulating right through the third eye. And then bring it back down. And the other hand, bring it up. And circle it in that. That's how our auric field works, is through circles of infinity. And then bring it down. We're going to go back now to doing the first exercise again, just for just over a minute. So hands in front, keeping that sa, ta, na, ma, the number 4 going. Sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. And observe your shoulders to see if there's a release of tension now, that you can surrender to the movement without it hurting so much. Combine it with your breath, keeping your outside of your body soft and gentle. There's no competition, it's about cooperation. It's working together. For as much as I hurt you, I hurt myself. As much as I judge you, I judge myself. Letting the shoulders, releasing the need to judge. Halfway through. Nearly there. About to land together over the ocean. Trust each other to be supported, and release down. Take a moment to enjoy that release. You need to release your legs, do. So we're going to be sitting the whole of the set. Release them, rub them, acknowledge them, the stress that we put our knees under. Our ankles, give our feet a massage. Our feet do so much of the work. And when we've lived in an age of machines where we treat each part of our bodies like a cog, we start connecting it back. The whole nervous system, feel under your feet. Honor the journey you've done. Honor each toe. Every part of us plays a role in our wholeness and our wellness. And switch your knees so that they're crossed in the other direction. Just squiggle yourself down. And we're going to go into the next exercise, which is a really nice one. We're holding fists again, but this time we're holding them down onto the ground. So feel the stability of that posture with your straight spine. And in this, we're going to do these infinity circles with our shoulders, keeping our heads as straight forward as we can. We breathing into the left and moving our shoulders in a forward direction in infinity circles as you breathe into the left and out to the right. I'm going to use a mantra which goes with this exercise. It's hummy hum. Hummy, hum, dum, hara, 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 hum, dum. So keep that movement going as I use this mantra. It's about the creative essence of who we are, the DNA, the double helix of how we've spent millennia growing into this body, this creative essence. And the hummy, hum. The hum is the life force, like the bees. And then hara hara is the creative infinity. So we're moving in infinity circles using the shoulders. Hum dum hara 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 hum dum. 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 Hum dum hara 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 hum dum. Hum dum hara 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 hum dum. Hum dum hara 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 hum dum. Hum dum hara 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 hum dum. Hum dum hara 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 hum dum. Lift the shoulders up, tense, pull a root lock, drawing the grounding energy up to the tension of the shoulders and release down. And again, breathe in, tense your whole body, feeling every muscle tense, feeling the polarity between tension and relaxation and release. Last one. Breathe in, tense, pull your worst face, strengthen your fists and release. And as we play between these polarities of life and death, light and dark, sun and moon, earth and sun, male and female, we come back to the oneness at the center of the heart, the fulcrum of our being. It's the only way we can really release tension is through the heart. Because the heart, the neutral mind, can hold it and take it. So the last, we've got 2 gentle exercises. We're going to lifting our hands right up and turn them out, sweeping through the auric field, down, not quite touching the ground, turning our hands over, bringing them up, not quite touching them together on the in-breath. Keep that motion going, stretching up, holding through your magnetic field and your aura, your own space. Knowing that your journey is your journey. We cannot carry everyone's burdens with us. And yet we're fully interconnected. And there's the paradox. We need each other, like in sacred geometry, the flower of life. Every circle is connected, and yet every circle is separate. Keep your breath, breathing in and out, consciously working with your breath to power you, center you. Last one. And the last exercise is moving our head in big circles, releasing the tension in the neck, allowing yourself to feel it and then release it. The intention combines with the tension to engage the two, allows us to resolve, to run away and to not acknowledge or to numb out or dissociate. It only digs deeper. To reach out to community, to be held safely. Allowing this great circle, again, it's a form of infinity. Feeling and tuning into the finer sensations of what's happening in your neck, your thyroid. My sinuses are draining. Notice what's happening as you allow this movement to calm and soothe and to release and relax the neck and the shoulders and the burdens they carry. And changing direction. Notice if your shoulders are tense and release them. Let the neck do the work and the head. To be kind and gentle and yet fierce and strong. To know when to be fierce and when to be gentle and how to combine the two. Coming back now to the center. A few shoulder rolls. Let your body just in the last few minutes move in any way it wants to move. Just to integrate the subtle energies, honoring the journey you're on. honoring the challenges, the fragmentation, the loneliness. These are aspects of a fragmented world where we've got caught in the me, that I matter. Well, I do matter, but only I cannot matter unless you matter too. Letting your body release the tension. And that process of, as we trust our own bodies to lead us, we then begin to trust others that they will not let us down. And to know the ones we can trust. Building safety and community is our way forward. And sitting very still. And allow your hands to move into a mudra that feels right for you. I often go into a triangle which points down into the earth. The triune God of stability. The one that generates and organizes and distributes. Sensing that star above you, our sun. The star beneath you, our earth. And the double helix of energy that plays between the two through our DNA. In infinite cycles, it comes up like a snake and then comes back down again. And we close the session off with long time sun and then 3 Satnams. So bringing our hands into prayer mudra. May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you, and that pure light within you guide your way on. May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you, and that pure light within you guide your way on. Guide your way on. Sound now. Sound now. Sound now. Honor that vibration of the great truth beyond all knowing, the mystery of our being here on earth. Sat Nam.